To Part 2 of the HMIS 101 training. Our agenda for this module outlines all of the elements related to client privacy and data security. Please follow along and don't forget to take notes. There are several agreements required between the HMIS lead agency and users of the system. The agency agreement outlines the agency's rights and responsibilities in regards to HMIS. Adherence to this agreement is reviewed on an annual basis. The DPAL agreement designates who is responsible for agency-level administration of the system and is updated only if necessary. Your DPAL is your primary contact for all things HMIS. If you do not know who this is at your agency, please contact your supervisor. The end-user agreement must be accepted the first time you log into the HMIS system. This document outlines all the different ways you promise to protect your client's protected identifying information, or PII. It also indicates you agree to enter the client's information within the timeliness guidelines outlined in the statewide Policies and Procedures Manual. Copies of blank agreements are available on our website. We encourage you to download and save a copy of your end-user agreement for reference. You are a guardian of your client's PII. Please lock your computer or log out of Clarity before stepping away. Angle your monitor so that clients and passersby cannot read the screen, or use a screen filter. Sharing your login credentials is not permitted. Clarity records which user enters what data into the system, and you are responsible for all of the data recorded under your login. For more information about your responsibilities to protect client information, please refer to the Colorado Data Privacy and Security Plan. So how do we keep your data secure? Feel free to pause the video to read about our security breach prevention measures, or visit the collaborative website to learn more about the physical and electronic security provided to keep your client's data secure. We take the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of all HMIS information seriously, and understand that as stewards of client-level data, we must protect against any reasonably foreseeable threats to security. When an individual decides not to participate in HMIS, an agency cannot deny them services solely for that reason. A client is also allowed to refuse to answer individual questions, even if they agree to participate in HMIS, and to see what the caseworker is entering into their record, with the exception of case notes. When a client gives consent, they have the right to expect their information to be kept confidential. If a client believes this right has been violated, there is a grievance process that must be followed. The grievance process has several steps. 1. The client must request and complete the grievance form used by the agency. 2. The client may provide the form to a partner agency manager, DPAL, or another person of authority not related to the grievance, or may mail the form to their HMIS lead agency contact. 3. When a partner agency receives a completed grievance form, they must submit the form to the HMIS lead agency within 2 business days. 4. The HMIS lead agency will review the grievance, research the nature of the complaint, and respond to the individual filing the grievance with a copy going to the partner agency within 30 days. During and after the grievance process, the partner agency named in the grievance may not refuse or reduce services to the client because of the filing of a grievance. If a client reports retaliation due to filing a grievance, the retaliation will be investigated by the COC's Board of Directors. Agencies can decide by program how to obtain consent based on what is the most practical method for the program type. Consent must be obtained in a consistent manner within each program. The type of consent obtained will be recorded in the client's HMIS profile as an ROI, or release of information. Things to consider when obtaining consent. Clients are presumed competent unless there is a known court order claiming inability to make informed decisions. If there is no court order, but the client does not appear they can make an informed consent, err on the side of caution and treat as a non-participant. If the client is under the influence, it may be appropriate to delay consent and data entry. Unaccompanied youth may or may not be able to consent for themselves, depending on which program they are entering. Please refer to the HUD program manual if you have questions about youth consent. Next, we'll move on to the meat and potatoes of this training, HUD data standards.